I like that.
Oh, sweet mother of
Bacon!
Hey guys, Reverse BLT here. Welcome back to my channel. Got my mom here watching The Expanse with me.
And eating dinner.
We're getting to season 3, episode 2, IFF. Do you know what an IFF is?
No.
Okay, so it really should be, I don't know what, it was IFF system. Identify friend or foe.
Okay.
The military uses stuff like that where it's like, and of course you see it in video games and things all the time. It's a kind of a weird futuristic version of it.
Wait a minute, I see it in video games?
What's Nintendo?
You've watched people play video games.
Oh, please.
But you know how like when you play like a shooter or something and how like the enemy is red?
Oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? Or something like that. So it's just a way of
I've seen that.
identifying the enemy versus your friends. I know you don't usually like to speculate on the episodes.
No, I don't.
I guess we'll just briefly talk about any of your thoughts going forward from what happened in last episode.
Let him talk, and I'm gonna bless my food.
She's eating and stuff, and she's gonna do this thing that she does. Interestingly enough, I'm actually an agnostic, secular guy.
agnostic, lazy man's atheist.
My mom is like super, super religious, so it's it's just kind of funny. So she's sitting here saying grace basically over food, and it's like when we have get-togethers or whatever, and she's like saying grace, I'm sitting there like eating my food and staring at her like.
And I say grace for both of us.
Like, she's like a minute into some prayer or something. I'm like halfway done with my plate. Any thoughts going into this episode, or do you just want to get into it?
I will talk. I'm sorry. I will talk as we go.
All right, so let's just get into it. You guys get the distinguished privilege of watching my mom stuff her face while we watch The Expanse.
Ziggy Piggy!
We're watching it on TV because, again, we've already exhausted what Amazon Prime is providing to Prime members at the moment. I love The Expanse, but, you know, I as Poe, I can't afford to spend money on the 3rd season right now. But hey, if you guys have money, you should spend money on The Expanse because it's a great show. Don't be using these videos as your way of watching the show. Because first of all, I'm going to edit it down so that you really won't be able to watch the whole episode anyway. But secondly, if you like something, if you like television, books, whatever, if you like a story, support the story that you like, guys. Shows get canceled like The Expanse did until Amazon saved it because they can't make enough money. The biggest portion of the money comes from the advertising, and the advertising doesn't happen if nobody's watching the show or paying for it.
So in other words, do the right thing.
Who are you, Spike Lee?
Support The Expanse
The
if
right
you
thing.
love it. And hey, support me if you love me too. You can always send me your money too. I'll take it. I'll even put it on camera with your name next to it. You know, it's like, look who sent me all these Benjamins over here. Anyway, let's get into The Expanse. Oh, it's probably gonna help if I unmute it, huh? Previously on The Expanse, people are fighting. Stuff is getting blowed up.
Blown up.
Blowed up.
Blown up.
Yeah. Errinwright is spinning a tale to. And there are proto babies, and there's May, and there's medicine, and there's Misko and Mariska,
I want
and
that
there's a proto
backpack.
molecule disassembling the Arbogast,
I want the backpack.
and there's the crew deciding to go to Io, and there's Naomi being a
Oh,
hypocrite,
shut up.
and there's Kotyar bleeding out, and there's this guy whose name I can't think of.
He won't be in the story long.
It's true.
He's not wearing red. Avasarala's wearing red.
He has something with red on it.
Oh, okay. She's got red on. The Razorback has
He
red
got a
all
red
over it.
strap.
Bobby looks good in that red strap. That's because Bobby looks good in everything. I tell you what, Mom, I would immigrate to Mars if that was waiting for me. Oh, sure, sign me up. 1/3 Earth gravity, that's fine. Heck, I'd be like a lightweight on Mars.
If I had known that's all it took was a woman, I was in the military a long time ago. A whole bunch of them in there.
Oh, I didn't say I wanted to join the Martian Marines. I just said I wanted to go to Mars. She could be Marine enough for both of us.
That's right, scream May.
I'm Chris Hansen.
Oh, did you have a bad dream?
Yeah.
My daddy.
Was Freddy Krueger there?
No. Big girls don't cry now, do they?
Not according to that song.
Now, you told me you could take care of yourself.
No, she
Are you
didn't.
lying?
What
She
is
did
this
actually say that.
place?
I brought you here because you are special.
You're a lab rat.
It's not a lie that
Give me
she's
your
special,
medicine,
though.
too.
Just not
You
in
know
the
how
way that
important
most people
that
mean
is.
it when they say it to a kid.
I'll bet you're hungry.
Yes, we are. Look at him. Fake.
Bye-bye.
Fake.
Yeah, that like smile instantly
You
disappears.
saw how quick that happened, didn't you? Wait a minute, what was in there?
Lab scientists don't usually let themselves get too attached to their lab rats, do they?
What was in there? Another one they burning up?
No, Mom, that was the pod he just took her out of.
Pay attention.
I thought it was white.
No, the inside was white because of the ice. Because remember, she was put in a suspended animation for the journey.
I'm missing this stuff eating. Sorry.
He just got a message, and there's a ship on approach to IFF. He's walking around rehearsing a speech. That was the ship that fired all those missiles up.
Hey, a jump gate.
No, it's debris from. What kind of jump gate have you seen that looks like that? In what series have you ever seen a jump gate that looks like a bunch of debris?
From way back, it looked like the one that they have in Babylon 5.
Okay, it definitely does look like Babylon 5.
It looked like the jump gate, okay?
No?
If I turn on any active sensors, it'll give us away.
Fuck.
I'm sorry about Contorta.
Did you kill him? Then fuck your sorries.
Oh, and since we're watching it on regular television, all of Avasarala's curse words are being edited out. So she said, "Forget your sorries" instead of "fuck your sorries," which is what she really said.
What is this?
If we're within that range and they fire, we won't be able to dodge the torpedoes.
Then perhaps we should move a bit faster.
The second we light up our drive, they'll see it and fire.
Boy, I tell you,
Just sit
Christian.
tight.
This is out of your control, dog.
You caught what Bobby told her, though, right? They can't go any faster. Because
It's out of your control.
If they do, they'll be detected by the ship, and the ship will open fire on them.
At this separation, a good pilot would be able to dodge a torpedo.
Are you a good pilot?
No, I'm a Marine.
Hoorah.
Pilots carrying me to kill things.
Everyone's gonna wind up on that moon.
Within close proximity and outside the normal controls. Shit!
Uh-oh.
Hang on.
Hang on. Uh-oh. Missile?
Trying not to kill you. Is that better?
We're right.
You gotta hold on.
We need to send a message.
Only Martians will understand it.
The UN is trying to kill us. If Mars throws us both in prison, that's an improvement.
Meanwhile, on the Rocinante, the Pinus Contorta.
Stop it. Get some help.
Pinus.
Bound for Io right now.
Well, you can't get no call. You throw up the machine.
These green panels can be installed anywhere on the ship. All they need is a feed line from the water filter.
You're gonna fix the table in the galley, right? You still have to eat.
And Amos rigged a safety shutter to protect the panels.
Well, it was Doc's idea, too.
It's become a nursery. Why not?
Took 'em up. It's been a while since I worked on a garden.
See?
We're burning too much fuel too fast, and at this rate we could run out of reaction mass and wind up on the drift.
You trust her?
Naomi, we're going to IO. We're not turning back.
I'm not asking you to. I know we have to burn dirty to look like a rock hopper, but I can tweak the burn. Same drive signature, but more efficient.
Don't trust her, Alex.
Once bitten and twice shy.
IFF just picked up a signal.
This is an MMC emergency assistant link.
It's almost like everybody's coming together or something.
Man, everybody's going to Witches Hall.
Meanwhile, in New York, riots. And my baby!
Oh, Witches Hall from
Lost, and also from B, but mostly from Lost.
I thought she was also in.
She was in that one about the power outage or whatever. That I never remember the name of.
Is this your first protest?
Elizabeth Mitchell.
It's fractured, but don't worry, when it heals, you'll be stronger than before.
Gentlemen, we can rebuild him.
If he does not get the care that he deserves, things will not go well for you.
He must not know who she is.
He does not know who she is. He should have realized something by the fact that she's got a high-level UN escort.
Yeah, and they pushed her. She got a gas on her head.
She got hit by one of the riot batons.
I am a multitasker, people.
We're in a meeting.
You're missing stuff.
Sorry, sir.
I'm watching, but I do quite a few things.
And I can guarantee you are off camera right now, which is hilarious.
I am back! What is that, your daughter?
You know how old Elizabeth Mitchell
Undersecretary
is, right? You really think
Senator
she's playing his
Errinwright.
daughter.
What
This
is
is
what?
Reverend Doctor Anna Volovodov, an old friend.
Oh, okay.
Pleasure.
Hello.
Give us a minute.
course.
It's a nice couch.
I never imagined you going to church, let alone running one.
I never imagined you'd end up running the planet.
Anna, I need your help.
Bullshit.
You know that there are not many people that talk to me like that anymore.
Oh, well.
You want me to help you justify this war?
I want the people of this planet to feel that God is on our side.
Abraham Lincoln.
No, you
is
didn't.
on God's side.
I thought she was also in Hunger Games.
No, pretty
I
sure
thought she was.
You're thinking of I know who you're thinking of. No, it wasn't her.
Support my clinic for a year. I'll help you with your speech.
I think we can find money from some appropriations bill for a worthy
Wow.
cause such as that.
Wow.
Get settled. We'll have dinner tonight.
Wow. All I keep saying is wow.
Wow.
Human life, it don't mean nothing.
I mean, that's what politics is, though. Trading one thing for another.
People dying all over the system, Alex.
That's it? We do nothing? Exactly.
That's some cold shit.
The ship's registered to Julie Mao.
Jesus Christ.
All right, laying a course. I'm on my way. Belay that.
We promised you we'd help try to find your daughter.
So we just go back to business?
Can you look him in the eye and tell him that whatever this might be is more important than finding his kid?
Save the people.
Commercials.
Gotta love them.
They pay for our shows, so we kind of
Yeah, they do.
Futurama was great. You know why?
No.
Because Bender was great.
You promised me a weapon system, and I want it now.
I want it now. Oh, wow. He thinks the same thing about you.
Earth and Mars witness a power that can turn an asteroid into a guided missile.
And they still fight.
And all they want to do is destroy each other over it. If Errinwright uses the hybrids, they could lay waste to all of Mars.
That's an extreme scenario.
I don't think you guys have really thought about the ramifications of this part of the research.
All hybrid pods are ready for transfer.
Maybe I did not be in there. Hey, personal, let's go ahead. She had a hard day. Uh-oh.
Mine's
How
getting...
you feeling back there?
Like you were standing on my chest.
Yep.
I'm fine.
Sharp headache?
Uh-oh.
Why?
I'm trying to gauge if you're having a stroke.
What could you do if I were?
Let you die.
So dark.
Keep clenching your thighs.
If you're hitting on me, I'm flattered. If I die,
Stay
We're in this
away.
together.
Uh-oh.
Ma'am?
Give her some more of the juice.
Well, she had to stop.
No, slow down, not stop. The red line again.
There they go. Y'all gotta do something.
Bye-bye.
Y'all gotta do something.
Oh, shit! More torpedoes! Another ship just fired on us. Hang on!
Duck.
Duck.
I mean, you got to do some fast driving now.
Whistle, Christian, whistle!
She trying. Hey, my gruff.
Yeah, this was really funny. When he's like trying to be an investigator, but no one would take him seriously because he's McGruff the crime boss. He's like, I figured out the breakthrough in this case. They're like, oh, really?
Did McGruffy Wuffy get a tippy whippy?
Who's a good boy?
You people, that's what my brother said.
You know, I hate it when they make a sandwich that looks really good, but it's spicy, because then I can't eat it.
Oh, it's good though.
Yeah, but I can't eat it. It hurts. I'm
Drink some
super
milk.
sensitive to spicy stuff, guys. So,
Drink
like,
some milk.
however hot you might think a hot thing is, it's like a billion times hotter for me.
That's so sad.
Wait a minute, what just happened? What just happened?
Those missiles went around them and then blew up.
Yeah, what? Why?
What the hell?
Those 3 missiles that was missing.
1, 2,
Detonation
like 5
confirmed.
missiles around.
2 of ours for 2 of theirs.
Copy that.
Our other 6 are protecting the Razorback.
They were from the Rocinante. Or, I'm sorry.
Pinus.
Contorta.
And why would you risk not finding your little girl for some Martian jarhead you don't even know?
You've all risked so much to help me. I can't do any less.
Oh, Amos, you done found another person to follow. Amos, you need to stop following people, because they always let you down.
I'm gonna miss you.
Well, hurry home, darling.
So, are we going to talk about that cut on your forehead?
No.
Then say goodnight to our daughter.
This is you. I love you, baby. Good night, sweet dreams.
She looking at the camera.
Everyone's a critic.
You wouldn't be looking at the camera because that's actually what the person would.
No, she looked away.
No, I know what you mean. She looked at the crew. Is what she looked at. Child actors, I mean, they can only do so much.
No, I love them.
Yeah.
You get the best shots out of them. They don't know how to fake.
I love that shot. How they push through from each thing, each ship to the next. Oh, they're firing more. 4 away.
We're good.
Yeah, what's in there? What's that?
That was Prax's fault. He didn't fully lock that tray.
What's gonna happen about not fully locking it?
Probably nothing good.
It might open. If that happened while they're under fight maneuvers, that could be very bad.
I appreciate you guys enjoying my dinner with me.
Let's do it.
You just gave him a plan to punch into the computer, and he was like, "Are you sure about this?"
Well, they've tried a lot of things that want to show about.
That's the truth. Meanwhile,
back at the ranch,
at the Hall of Justice,
you owe $4 million in back property taxes.
2 have been scuttled. And
does she have clearance to be anywhere near this conversation?
Yeah.
Gosh, she's a beautiful woman.
Sorry for interrupting your dinner.
Are you, though?
And every assault, we say, we will stand proud and say, we were not stopped.
Is that a Martian flag?
Is that you standing behind him?
It was.
It's quite a speech. You write it?
I share the blame.
What do you think of the Arbogast? Is that a sign from God?
That's a question people who aren't religious use to make fun of people who are.
No mockery intended.
I think it's a sign that there are things in the universe much bigger than we are.
Yes, it is.
Good to be reminded of now and then.
Jules-Pierre Mao.
Yes, it is.
We know where his children live.
Visiting the sins of the father on his children. You know, we've had a whole other testament since then, right?
Sometimes you need to exert pressure where it's most effective, especially in times of war.
She's not gonna like you.
Punishment is still a war crime. Look it up.
He look a little nervous. Filling her out?
I think I'm getting used to hygiene.
I think so
I
too.
dropped our boon to 1G when our escort showed up.
And you're not?
So you should bleed from the nose, right?
Yeah, I do.
Control your breathing. In through your nose, out through your mouth.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh, Ruth! Uh-oh!
Sorry, stand your damn seat!
Uh-oh. Amos! Oh, shoot. What's up, Amos? Oh, shoot. Ooh! Uh-oh, his hair. He gonna die. See him and die.
Was he wearing a red shirt too?
He got a little red dot on him.
It can't. Oh, so Mao just told him he wanted to end the project because the protomolecule couldn't be controlled, and he was like, "Oh, but we can control it
by using them."
Children, how you gonna control them?
Katoa, I'm so glad you're here.
Remember the other guy who was talking about his son being missing?
All these children share a rare genetic immune deficiency that only occurs on Ganymede, which I discovered could be used to inhibit the protomolecule.
Incredible.
He told me that because of all the fighting, they'd have to get kids like us out.
That's not untrue.
Don't believe him.
Want to see something cool? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Do what you have to do.
You don't care about nothing.
Sometimes there are things you think are bigger than stuff.
No, that's the human being's problem.
Did you hear? You heard what the guy was saying, right? We can make countermeasures against the protomolecules, stop what's happening on Venus. To some degree, these guys really believe they're doing the right thing. That's the thing that's important to remember.
You ever seen such a bunch of self-righteous arse-covering prigs?
Amos getting ready to get killed. Uh-oh. No, you're not Amos. You're getting ready to die. I'm like Amos. He'll get killed anyway. What? I tell you, Amos, that wouldn't that suck?
I know, right? Put in all that work to save the guy, and then a freaking screw.
And he had to die anyway.
So he just fired a couple more torpedoes.
Yeah, I know. Look.
And then the ones they had around Razorbacks.
I don't need the play-by-play.
Yep, started to bleed out now. Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness. I like that. Hey, Holden done changed a lot. Still don't like you, though. But he done changed a lot. He look colder.
You crippled one of their ships. You just declared war on Earth.
I tell you, you guys are darned if you do, darned if you don't.
Keep having this dream about the child we found in the incinerator. I can't bear the thought of finding May like that.
Kid needs at least one person who never gives up on them.
Oh, he don't?
No matter what.
Oh.
If you give up on May, what does she got left? What do you got left?
Good question.
Now kiss.
Amos! It's moments like this that just make me want to cry. I mean, he says such profound things at the right moment.
Well, especially when it comes to things involving children.
Children. Oh, wait a minute. Is that a piece of blood?
Yep.
Oh, did you die? I hope not.
And a nice little butt shot there, Bobby.
Giggity.
I hope she ain't die.
Sorry, I'm just enjoying a little Bobby action right now.
Must be a man thing.
Yeah. Or a lesbian thing too, I would assume. If you like big, strong women, you're gonna like Bobby.
Hello, tiny man.
Okay, first of all, you're 4'11". You're not strong. Right.
I'm 4'11", packed with power.
No.
Help her, please.
Do you recognize him?
Yeah.
Well, we have watched part 2 of The Expanse. Oh my goodness, it was packed. It was packed with a whole bunch of stuff. Amos almost made me cry. He said, "Don't give up on the kids. Don't give up on the kids."
Wasn't that Michael Jackson's motto too?
Allegedly, that's ignorant.
Don't give up on the kids. See, sometimes I have to ignore certain people, but we won't say who.
Don't give up on the
We
kids.
won't say who. The episode was IFF, and they had battles out of the wahoo trying to kill Christian.
What do you think of Holden's strategy there?
Oh gosh.
He used the nukes to knock out their sensors just long enough to be able to rush over and shoot their engine off.
When he came over, you guys gotta watch that.
Did you hear what
that was epic.
You hear Alex? He was like, "You must have aced battlefield strategy at the academy."
Man, that probably was the best scene in the whole thing.
So, speaking of people wearing red shirts, though, Errinwright doesn't seem too pleased with
having the lady there.
Pastor Volovodov, does he?
Oh, she a pastor?
She's a priest.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
Pay attention.
I think is it Methodist?
Because she put a chink in his chain.
That's not how you say it.
Because she's also someone else who has sway over the Secretary General.
She needed to be there before he declared war.
Well, Christian was there beforehand, so you know.
No, she was not.
But in the vacuum left by her not being present, he was able to be the only person who was swaying him. And most of the other people in the administration, you may have noticed, are kind of war hawks. So Christian was almost always, when we see the big meetings, the strategy meetings, she would be the voice of reason.
This was a very good episode. You have to watch it. A very good episode. Okay, Holden, I'll give you a little bit of slack. That was some great driving that he did.
Well, no, Alex did the driving. But
well, it was great maneuver.
Holden came up with the strategy.
I mean, it was, you have to see it. I mean, it put me so much in mind of so many sci-fi movies with spaceships. This was one of the best scenes. They need to put this in one. It was really good. You have to watch it. I mean, it caught me by surprise. It was like awesome.
I love you saying you have to watch it.
Yeah, you gotta.
They have watched it.
Oh my goodness.
People who watch reaction videos have already seen the thing.
Oh, okay. I'm three seasons short on that. It was really good. I like this one. I give it 2 thumbs up.
Wow, that's like the quietest you've ever been on this thing.
I give it.
It's all the screaming. You're losing your voice, Mom?
No.
The people out there just went.
I tried to be very quiet.
Oh my goodness, yeah. You know
and
what?
I can do that.
That probably is true. That is her trying to be quiet, guys. Was just
it's a feat.
Let you know. Oh, what I grew up with. Oh, pardon me.
Oh my goodness.
Anywho, no, it's just all the.
See, I'm awake.
I always start yawning.
And he started
I'm
yawning.
awake when I talk a lot, which is
all the time.
Which is bad for reaction videos. I'm not breathing enough because I'm just talking. Anywho, I don't think there's really much more to be said about this. Everything's starting to happen really quick.
Yes, it is.
Things are really picking up a pace.
Oh, one thing he forgot to mention.
Just one more thing.
Dr. Mao was told by this other crazy doctor, he has found a way to fight the crystal. That's what I call it. But I always call it the crystal. But he's using children to do it.
Children with a rare genetic defect.
I'm having a problem with that. But what I'm really having a problem with is Mao sanctioned it. It was one thing for the doctor to be doing it on behalf of him. But for him to say, okay, keep going, and it's to children, Mao.
Yeah, up yours, Mao.
Up it.
Up yours.
So I definitely don't have no respect for you. And I can't wait to see what happens in your end.
You better hope this is the kind of series where the good guys win.
What if it's not?
You know people like to call this Game of Thrones in space, right?
Man,
Game of Thrones is
we voting on the wrong team,
man. Good guys win all the time. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed this video, watch the video. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and click like and subscribe, ring the bell, and join us next time for season 2, episode 3 of The Expanse. And we'll see you then. Bye-bye.
Yes, indeed. Bye. I really enjoyed doing this one.
Oh man, it just buckle up, Ma.
I am ready.
Buckle up.
Buckle your butts, everyone.